Good morning, 12th. We have covered the entire chapter of networking. Computer networking means if you are going to connect different computers with each other, how you can connect them, which particular type of media you can use to connect different computers, and what are the different aspects, what are the different benefits related with networking. Right? At the last, we studied about network security, how to secure our computer network from outside attacks, right? Yes, not outside attack, we can secure our computer from inside attackers also. Inside attacker means the attacker, he or she is there inside your network, he or she is a part of your network. Clear? So network security related issues we have covered already. What are the different network attacks, what are the different network threats? We have covered all these topics. Now, it is a concluding video, it is a final video related with the network security topic. In this video, just see, you can see two different diagrams are there on the board, right? Here it is the LAN 1, diagram number 1, and this is the diagram number 2. So, these two diagrams are there to understand about the network threat and to understand about the network attack. What is network attack and how a particular person can attack inside your computer's network, inside it attack in your local area network. Right? So here, just see the diagram number 1. Here, 4 different PCs are there. This particular local area network is not connected with internet. Clear? Just see, there is no modem in the network, there is no any gateway in the network, and this network is completely a local area network, individual local area network. Now, if somebody wants to hack or somebody wants to steal the data, the information, the private information that is there inside the network, he or she can find the physical hole of the network. Right here, when a network is not connected from outside world and somebody wants to hack the network, he or she should find the physical security hole that is available in the network, right? What is there in the physical security hole? A hacker can access any one PC out of these 4 in the specific space where the network is established. So for that, the hacker should know the login ID or password of a particular person. He is going to sit on a specific computer, he is going to gain the login ID and password of the particular person who is using this particular computer, and then by using the credential of the internal employee, office internal employee, the hacker can hack the data. Right? So here, only a physical hacking is possible if your network is not connected. So, how to prevent this physical hacking? Right? Here, the hacker is, or we can say the cracker is the insider person only. Clear? For that, we use authorization method. Authorization means what? Each and every employee delivered a specific login ID, a specific password, and this password change randomly so that we can stop the possibility of hacking. Right? For that, for the physical hacking, we can use smart card entry, we can use face recognition devices, and we can use different anti-malware software, anti-spyware software, and these things, antivirus software also. Right? So here, in this type of network, only physical hacking is possible. So the hacker is going to find the physical hole of the network. He should access any one PC out of these 4. He should have the login ID and the password of a specific employee, so that by using this login ID and password, he can enter inside the network. Clear? So this is the local area network 1. Now we will talk about the second diagram now. What is there in the second diagram here? It is a local area network of a big company. Though computers are less due to the limitation of the board, only 5 PCs are there. Just see the diagram very fast. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 client computers are there. The user of the network, they can use the client PC only, and here it is the main server of the network. Main server means either it is a file server. File server means the files of each and every employee is going to store inside this computer, right? Or it may be a print server. Print server means printer is attached with the server, and with the help of printer, these clients can print their files. Or it may be a modem server, it may be a proxy server. Different roles of server are there, right? Now, if you establish this type of networking, it is known as client server networking, where server acts like a monitor, where server acts like an in charge of the network, right? Here, some specific networking related softwares are installed in this main server. Just see, I am going to give one example. One software is there, the name of the software is Network Monitor. If I install Network Monitor software in the server and I just install the client of this software into different machines, मैं क्या कर सकता हूं देखो. If I am sitting on the main server, I can access the desktop of each and every client. What is going on the desktop, what is going on the PC of the client, I can show from my PC. I can show while sitting on the server, right? I can send messages to each and every client, send instructions to each and every client. I can access files of each and every client. That so lot of different aspects I can do while installing some specific software in the main server, right? By using the main server, I can shut down any PC if I find that unwanted activities are going on in a specific computer. I can shut it down while sitting on the main server, right? This is the Network Monitor software, and here our main server can control, can manage, can monitor each and every client that is connected with the network, right? Now, just see, in this diagram, here this particular local area network is connected with the outside world. Just see this network connected with the outside world by using modem. When we apply internet accessibility in the local area network, then the security is the most important thing. The network security is the most important thing for a specific network administrator. Clear? Here, your local area network is connected with by using modem, and it is connected with outside world. Now, in this type of network, 2 different hacking possibilities are there. The first one is physical hacking. Hacker is going to find out the physical hole that is available in your network. And the second one is software hole. Hacker is going to access your network computer by using internet. Right? Why it is? Because your local area network is connected with internet. Right? So here, when internet accessibility is there in any particular local area network, then the role of network administrator is at the higher level, right? What is the role? Now, the network administrator should supply proper authentication to the inside users, proper authorization to the users. The network administrator can use smart card entry, can use face recognition devices, so that he can check that the proper employee is sitting on the proper PC, right? So these devices are related with physical hacking of the network. Now, what is there? If somebody is going to hack the network logically means what? Logically means the hacker is going to send some hacking software by emails or by using malware, or we can say the the pop-ups are there. They are going to send different emails to the different users of your computer network. Right? So, by using email or by using that social networking site, the hacker is ready to hack your local area network logically. Right? Hacker is going to find the software hole that is available on your local area network. Right? So, here how to prevent the outside attacks that is coming inside your local area network. Here, for that, if you attach modem, the normal network administrator is going to attach the modem with a separate computer. Just see, it is a separate computer here. In all these computers are known as client, and this particular computer is there as a proxy server. Proxy server means a computer that is having the internet accessibility, having the internet access facility. Right? So, this proxy server is ready with anti-malware software, with anti-spyware software, with anti-virus software, and the firewall of this proxy server, it is at the higher level, at the high risk level. So, this proxy server can filter the incoming data. भाई डेटा कहाँ से आ रहा है इस नेटवर्क में? आउटसाइड डेटा तो इस मॉडेम में आया, मॉडेम से इस प्रॉक्सी सर्वर में आया, and with this proxy server, the internet is delivered from each and every piece of your network. Right? So, यहाँ पे जहाँ internet approach हुआ, we just apply different security measures on that particular PC, and it is known as proxy server. Packet filterization is there in the proxy server. Anti-malware, anti-spyware, anti-virus softwares are also installed in this proxy server. The level of security of the firewall, it is at the high risk, so that the incoming data, incoming packets are filtered properly, and these packets are not delivered to the different clients. Here, your server is safe. Server is safe because here filtered data is coming to the server. Right? So, it is the normal approach. You can see this type of approach everywhere in the private companies, in the private offices, in the private universities, etc. Right? So, now, different type of hackers are there. Or just see, very first, we should know what is hacking. Hacking is a specific study related with how to access a computer, how to access inside a network, how to access a website, how to access a specific social networking site. Yes, this access is known as unauthorized access. In the branch of hacking, students are going to study about different physical security holes that are available in the network, different software security holes that are available in the network. So here, hacking is a different study approach. Right? Now, if somebody is having the knowledge of hacking, it means he or she can access an unauthorized access on any PC. He or she can make unauthorized access to any network, to any website and all. It is there. It is the study of this type only. Right? So here two different type of persons are there. One person who is having a good intention, who is having the knowledge of hacking, right? But he is having a good intention, he can do that hacking related activity in a positive sense. These type of persons are known as hackers. Just see this term. Hackers are the good person, they are having a positive intention, and with the positive intention they are going to hack a particular PC. Suppose I lost my social networking site password, I lost my Facebook ID password, right? And I go to one of my friend, he is having the knowledge of hacking. मैं उसको बोला भाई मैं अपना पासवर्ड भूल गया, मेरे से पासवर्ड लॉस्ट हो गया, मेरी आईडी खोल के पासवर्ड चेंज कर दो. सो माय फ्रेंड ही इज यूजिंग हिज हैकिंग नॉलेज इन अ पॉजिटिव इंटेंशन. ही इज नोन एज हैकर. or a specific term is there for that person, white hat hackers, right? White hat hackers. Each and everything is there in the notes section of our Pocket Study app. Just access the notes so that you can find what is the proper definition of hacker. Right? Now, the second person, he is known as cracker. Cracker is having bad intention, he is having negative approach towards the hacking of the PC, towards the hacking of the data. Right? Cracker can steal your data from your network. He can steal your social networking sites. He can steal your information that is available in your network with bad intention to sell the particular data or to blackmail you, or he is going to make a fraud to you. He is going to take your credit card information and he is going to purchase something. So crackers are the person who is having the hacking knowledge and they are using this particular hacking knowledge with bad intention. Clear? So these two persons are there. Now the third one, it is phishing. What is this one? It is an approach to send false emails to a specific user. The phishing is related with email only here. The most important weapon in this approach, it is email. You are having some false emails in your email account. Yes, if you see the email, you just understand that it is a useful email for me. Suppose the email is coming out from SBI Bank. The top heading of the email is SBI, or it is Income Tax Department. Right? These type of emails continuously approaching in everybody's email ID. Now, if you open that particular email, this email is going to transfer you on a specific website. And one personal page is going to set up by you by that particular website. And here in that website, hota kya hai? Suppose I got a mail from this SBI bank, and in this mail, one line is written: your SBI internet banking password is going to expire within 24 hours. Click on the particular link to update your internet banking password. ऊपर लिखा हुआ है SBI, the mail ID is sbi.com only. And so, what is my intention? I just that it is a proper email ID. Maybe my password is going to expire in within 24 hours. Right? Now, if I click on that particular link, I am going to transfer on a specific page. The page is somehow same that is there in the SBI State Bank of India website. Same page is there, same login ID is appearing on the page, same password, everything is same. Once I enter my login ID and I enter my password and click on submit, my personal information is there in the hand of the hacker, right? So it is known as phishing technique. Now, what is there in cyber crime? The different terms, cyber crime, a crime that is conducted by a computing device, that is conducted by a mobile phone, or that is conducted by a laptop, right? It is under the category of cyber crime. It is a crime, specific crime that is conducted by using computing devices only. What are the examples in this cyber crime? Somebody is going to steal your data, somebody is going to unauthorizedly access your social networking site and sending different false messages to your friend. It is under the category of cybercrime. Somebody is going to enter inside the local area network and steal the confidential information that is available on the network. Right? So here, one more thing. Somebody is going to treat you by sending an email. Right? All these things are there under the cybercrime, that credit card frauds, that this malware installing, then this one to hack the particular ATM card and pin of the ATM card. So it is under the cyber crime, right? Yes, one more thing. If somebody enter inside your room and he is going to steal your keyboard, is it there in cyber crime? stealing mouse from your computer, stealing monitor from, no, it is not there. It is a physical crime or it is a crime under any other category. If somebody enter and steal data of your PC, steal information, confidential information of your PC, disturbing your social networking site, then accessing the money from your credit card, accessing your ATM card, it is under the category of cybercrime only. Right? So here the cyber crime is there. Now what is there in cyber law? Cyber laws are the rule and regulation so that the government or the agency can control the cyber crime. Right? It is a law related with internet, how to safe use of internet. It is also there under the category of cyber law. Now the next point, it is India's IT Act. India's Information Technology Act. It is adopted in the year of 2000 by the Indian government, and here in this India's IT Act, punishments related with different cyber crime are explained thoroughly. Suppose if you hack somebody's social networking site, what type of punishment you will get, it is explained in India's IT Act. Right? Now the last topic of today's class, it is cloud computing. What is there in cloud computing? Generally, we can store our data, we can store our software inside our PC or inside our laptop or inside our mobile phone. Right? Now, if I store all my data, if I store all my software in a specific computer and I want to use that particular data, I have to say, I have to access that particular computer to take my data, right? In this slide, cloud computing, our data, our software, our personal information, it is going to store in a cloud and we can access that particular data from anywhere, from any PC, from any mobile by using internet. Clear? So it is cloud computing. Now by this, we finished the entire section. I hope you understand each and every term. Notes are also available in the document section of our Pocket Study app. First, you see this video lecture and then you can access the notes file and write it down in your notebook. Right? Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.